Hello, welcome to the next video review for the Wind in the Willows series. One of my favourites, all-time favourites today, Hot Air from Series 4. I hope many of you know this episode. Seems perfect for this time of year, so we've got lovely warm weather in the UK at the moment. Just had a glorious day here, actually recording this on the Saturday night. But yeah, Hot Air, let's dive straight in. And I'll explain why I love this one so much as we get started. So I'm pressing play right now. Okay, so this episode is from Series 4. An episode that takes place during the railway problem. So I've reviewed one or two of these before, and yeah, basically there's this railway problem happening, threatening the riverbank and Wildwood. Basically a railway line is coming through, and Badgerati Mole of course very concerned about it, and almost in every episode they're trying to convince Toad how desperately worrying it is, and that he should take notice and all that kind of thing. But of course Toad still has his crazies, he doesn't listen, he's not interested in railways, he's just interested in whatever's into. And in this particular one it's hot air ballooning, as David Jason announces. He pronounces it ballooning, which I always love. So this one, very special to me because I grew up with, I mentioned when I reviewed School Days, there was a video, watch and play video, where you had a colouring book, and I never had the colouring book. I actually got the video at a boot sale, I think, many years later. But I do remember borrowing it from somebody, and it basically had two episodes, School Days and this one, Hot Air. And yeah, it's just got many memories for me. It is one of my absolute favourites from Series 4. Directed by Chris Taylor. So you've got, just check, Chris Taylor's team was in fact, for animators, it was Andrea Lord and Monica McCartney. Basically animators that Barry Purvis would have worked with, did work with in Series 2 and 3. And I remember talking to Chris Taylor about this one, because I worked with Chris, and I mentioned the balloon one. He said, oh, he remembers the balloon. The balloon itself, when we get to it, glorious prop in itself. And it's just got some wonderful scenes. It's very funny. It's a wonderful one that goes into kind of, you know, you've got lots of vistas. You know, obviously being in a hot air balloon, you're going to get a lot of lovely wide shots and Toad looking down on the riverbank. It's just lovely. Beautifully constructed episode, and it's got a beautiful look to it as well. And when I think of the warm weather we've got in the UK at the moment, this just seems perfect. As we saw just now, a beautiful blue sky. It's very green, it's very lush. And we open, as you can see, with this typical scene of this series, of all the other characters very concerned about the railway. They're trying to have a discussion, and Toad, as always, is just interested in food and lounging about, the luxuries of life and everything. So Toad's gone off in a huff here, Ratty and Mole. Basically Ratty's agreeing with Mole, you know, you were right to kind of tell him off, and Badger agrees as well. So you've got the three of them almost against Toad, you know. But Mole, I love these little touches of Mole. He's concerned, you know, did he go too far? You know? And he's very human, you know, the characters are so human, you know, we've all been like that, we all know people like that, where we lose our temper and we say something that we probably regret instantly, you know, but that's human, we're only human. Well, they're not human, but they kind of are. I mean, I've said this before, they are human, really, just with animal masks, you know. So here we go, well this is where the excitement starts. So Toad's very excited about something, and he's already alluded to this idea of hot air ballooning in the previous one I've reviewed, Lord Toad. Sorry, not Lord Toad, what am I talking about? One before, what was it? The tournament, that was it. Yeah, he gets excited about hot air ballooning, but Lord Toad, of course, was made screened on TV between those two episodes. So. I love this bit with David Jason.
Yes, a gas balloon. What? Oh my! Oh no!
And for those interested, the music you can hear here in the background, its name is Silent Comedy. Not released anywhere, but that's the title of the track.
Here we all are, worrying ourselves silly over the end of the river.
So Mole's already lost his temper now, Ratty's losing his temper. It's quite nice to see
Not
it.
here, you chap.
Ratty's right. You're getting more silly and more
But there's some lovely comedy timing coming up here with Badger.
One moment.
Oh yes, Badger, your go now, is it?
Yeah,
Go on,
so-
everyone's against me.
This balloon may be just what we need.
There you are.
And there's Toad getting very dramatic, he doesn't really listen to what Badger said. You know, he takes it in here.
What?
Just that timing of the pause. Yeah, covering both eyes, and there's got somewhere to go though, so the progression of the animation of like Toad covering eyes, that realisation, that pause, that timing, and I'm pretty sure David Jason got that timing absolutely right, and the animator carried it forward.
Troops might be at war. Way up the lie of the land in peace.
I do love this set as well. Yeah, this is obviously the grounds of Toad Hall.
Well, I did.
We don't see this particular set often. It's kind of a generic set, I guess. It's just a mishmash of hedgerows and Toad statues and things. It could be anywhere in the grounds of Toad Hall, really.
Plain as a pike-starved toad. What Badger's getting at is this.
So Badger's basically alluding to the fact that the balloon would be very useful to see the progression of the railway to go up and have a look. Now this balloon we can see here that the henchman's looking at is a miniature,
Chief,
because we saw the miniature Toad Hall there.
what are you on about, you
I love that.
How
How big could a mushroom get?
I've told you about talking rubbish.
And of course the weasels have to get involved, of course, once, as you see here, the chief realises that Toad's got a balloon. He's obviously very interested in what's going on.
Keep that here.
Took a long time to get to the henchman though, didn't he?
Stone me.
That's what struck me then.
There is
Slow walkers.
no. I know what that is. What? It's got a mushroom, you ignoramus.
That's the
It's a
pronunciation of the H here, the ignoramus.
One of them big uns with a basket in it. What's Toad got one of them for? I don't know what he's got one of them for, do I? I'm gonna find out.
And this is a great scene with the weasels.
Chief. Very nice, Chief. And when you found out, will you tell me?
I won't need to, will I? Because I'm going to find out what's going on from you.
Oh, Chief, no.
Oh, heck, Chief, yes.
That there. One of my favourite lines, oh, Chief,
Don't
yes.
come back till you know the answers, or I'll skin you. Right?
And the amount of times we've got that running joke of the chief saying, I'll skin you. I'll skin you. It's horrible when you think about it, you know. Certainly not for young children, really. Look at that shot, isn't that beautiful? Now we're at the full-size balloon. As you can see, beautiful shot.
Yes, Badger.
Like I say, yeah, skin you. He never actually does it. He never will, really. But it's very threatening.
To be sure.
I've worked
Very
out the
funny.
wind direction, and it should take you towards where the
Now this is an
railway
interesting
might
set
be.
as well. We've got the
If
depth there. You see all the
last
total
report we had
statues
was
lined up. We see it in a few episodes, but
I'm a natural aviator.
I'm sure there's some false perspective there. But it's like quite a deep set, really. You know, when you think of those statues going back.
Ah, good.
Everything all right?
Some of them were just miniatures, smaller miniature models, but
This is the great moment, Toad. You're off
Well, soon, yes.
soon, but not now.
My dear Red, I have to.
now this is Toad, typical Toad, where he's thinking of food again. Now I like that there's kind of that connection with earlier in the episode where he's thinking about 11s, that was his bright idea,
Oh, Toad, come on.
and now he's talking about food again, being the greedy
No,
character.
it's all right. I'll just go and get a few more sandwiches. Yes, and of course a cake or two. Only a few packets of biscuits. Tin or two of soup. My pig.
We'd better go and make sure that he doesn't take enough to prevent him lifting off. Foolish.
But I quite like this, the fact that for once they're actually supporting this craze that Toad has. And I really like it. I like that there's an episode where it's not just Toad and the others. Toad's got his craze, the others aren't really interested. In this case, they can see the benefit of it, even though the point of the craze, wasn't the railway in the first place. But it's an episode where Toad and the others kind of come together. I quite like that, the idea of the seriousness of the railway and Toad's craze is it's actually paid off and it's actually going to help in the long run. And it's a really good script. And I love that the henchman, you know, we don't see any more of the chief anymore. The henchman's got quite a starring role in this episode. And he's thinking he needs a nap, he's tired. Good excuse to get him into the balloon, and lo and behold, what's going to happen, we can already guess, can't we? And it leads to one of my favourite scenes in the whole series, the double act between Toad and the henchman, later in the episode.
Well, I must say that I think
So there's that transition there, we've seen the passing of time. So we know the henchman is still in there, we assume he is. And animation-wise, I love this animation of Mole. And only Mole would do this. Again, character development. Ratty or Badger would not try and drag Toad's heavy hamper along. Only Mole would do that, being the loyal one he is. And again, they're all loyal, but Mole, when it comes to real loyalty, Mole is... I've said before, he's like the other child, isn't he? Almost, he's almost kind of... he's quite excited about it. And Mole has a starring role in this as well. Again, we don't see much of Ratty or Badger now until the end.
Very well, I'll just get into the basket. You pass me the hamper then.
And I mentioned here about animation, you know, getting the sense of weight in animation is extremely important. I mean, it's, I think the animators, here, whether it was Andrew or Monica, did a fantastic job of showing weight here. That slow lift, lifting each foot and then coming down quickly with each foot, really shows that sense of weight. Losing his balance. And here we have the henchman. There's a lovely pacing here. It's just beautifully shot, really well.
I'm just going. The balloon. Sorry, Toad. We're going up. What?
And the music here is Snakes and Ladders. Another great track. Look at that, lovely. So that would have been on a rig of some sort. I guess an overhead rig to get that very consistent movement. It's the only way to get that, really. Or they would have had some sort of device that allowed them to kind of like work out the increments. Same there. Picking up speed there, though.
Follow him? How am I going to follow him?
So Toad's saying to Mole, "Follow me."
The car.
And
I'll have to drive the car. Oh my goodness.
so
I'll
the
have
thought of
to.
Mole driving is just unthinkable, but he does, and we see him driving. Now I love this montage. We see Toad Hall, we see him going past Ratty's house there. It's the only time we see Ratty's house in the whole episode. Wildwood, and then just country lanes. Lovely touch. It would be nice if we saw Mole End as well. I thought that would be nice. Just one shot so we see all the characters' homes. Now it's interesting this, you know, it's hard to tell whether the balloon is animated or whether the camera is animated. It could be either. Because you've got a blank blue sky there.
Yes, well, you lie down then. Oh, what a fun you're going to be.
Almost makes sense for the camera to be on a track.
But
But you get the odd cloud, which is really nice. Now I love this as well. Look at that shot. It would have been a little miniature. We've got a miniature car going along here. And then of course we see Mole driving. I love it. And this always stood out to me as a child. It was just unthinkable. We've got the classic music, the Toad music. Who would ever thought we'd see Mole driving? It's almost a bit silly. You think, oh, what happened, Mole driving a car, but it's Phil Myers just lost his hat though. Poor Mole. The animation bit going over the hill.
was a close one. Oh, I say. Railway
So, like I said, we've got lovely shots of looking up at the balloon, looking down. Miniatures. Quite an ambitious episode, really, when you think about it. The scope of it. Look at that lovely old camera. I love this timing. It just disappears behind a tree before Mole comes into shot. I love that touch. And that vibration, that back and forth, that sense of this vibrating. And then, of course, we just see the balloon appearing as Mole. The shadow of the balloon there, just really, really nice. So see here, can you see very subtle clouds as the balloon is coming down? Beautiful model there as well, the lake. Little boat, you see that little rowing boat there as well? Look at that, so clouds are in front of them, so that would have been glass. Painted glass front of the camera with just very gentle sort of spray paint to give the sense of clouds. It's beautiful.
Take it up again! Take it up again!
So this is the scene I love the most.
It's a balloon.
This kind of banter between Toad and the
Not unless
henchman.
we get rid of some weight.
What weight?
Well, look, I've dumped all the sandbags already.
So he's like talking about all the weight's gone, but
Well, so that only
what's left
leaves,
but the henchman.
you.
Me?
Yes.
Well, I ain't going. How about you?
So the basic is quite sinister, talking about committing suicide. If they throw themselves over the side, it's
I'm
death.
not going over the side.
No, aren't you though?
Now, Toad's in trouble now.
Don't you dare.
And then I like this because Toad's very quick thinking here. I mean, you think of him as quite an idiot, but actually he's very clever here.
No, you are the passenger after all.
He's trying to convince the henchman that
throw
he's
myself over.
that
That's all right.
the henchman's going to be
you
in
do
danger
know
now.
how to fly it, though, don't you?
On his
I
own
mean,
trying
you
to
know
fly
how
it.
to, invigorate the percolator.
Invigorate the percolator. Looking at lines in this.
Oh, I mean,
This is my
it could be
favourite.
very
This-
nasty if you got the wrong pelogoranum.
Stupid word.
well,
Pelagoranum.
No,
no, what?
oh, don't go, please don't
Just
go.
build
I
up
don't know
here.
how it works. I can't fly it. I'll crash. Please.
I'll crash.
Stay, Mr. Toad.
Well,
I love the animation of his fingers here. Tapping like that.
Towards that leg, I mean, another 5 minutes and,
I'll take a chance, Mr. Toad. I'd rather. Oh, this.
all right then.
So
Then he's
please
this side, will he?
investigate the what's it and the polony.
The what? Yes.
Polony. So now Toad's trying to think, well, what do I do? I mean, Toad doesn't really know how to fly it at all, does he?
Here it is, the percolator, yes.
And he doesn't know what he's doing. I don't know much. Well, I don't know anything about how hot air balloons operate. I don't know if this actually would happen. To me, it seems a bit extreme. I mean, look at the speed of that. It's very fast to me. Almost makes your stomach go, doesn't it? And straight into the tree. We don't know at this stage whether they're okay. We cut straight to these slides, kind of reminiscent of a much earlier episode, which I haven't reviewed yet, but the Yuletide Entertainment. And also Toad Photographer, which I reviewed recently. I think it's lovely. I mean, beautiful prop, and then you've got great animation of just the slides coming in and that little shake. It's so natural.
Yes. Yes, so they've got as far as Middle Stonecut. Toad, you've done a first-rate job.
Don't talk about sound often as well, but the sound effects of that light coming on
Of course,
there.
I do
Perfect.
have a flair for this sort of thing. I dare say.
Look at that Badger just interrupting us there. Yeah, we're not interested in that.
From and can guess where it's going to.
The railway's the important bit.
It doesn't look good. But
Um,
forewarned is forearmed. We shall have to tell the others.
I love that line, the Badger has forewarned is forearmed.
Speaking of wildwooders,
And the fact that it doesn't look good, but they've made great use out of the balloon.
I heard that unlike
we
Toad,
don't-
he didn't come
We don't
down
see or
to
hear
earth.
anything of the balloon in future episodes.
Didn't, but he must have done.
No,
And,
he landed in a tree
so
and didn't get down
it's
until
landing in the
nightfall.
trees. So, yeah.
Serve the blackguard right.
so all in all,
I love
a
this
good day's
scene
work.
now.
Though
And we
what
noticed
done without Mole
Mole's been very quiet up to now,
doesn't bear thinking of, eh, Mole?
and the pacing of this is very nice. This rule
I
of
say
thirds,
Mole.
Mole. I say Mole, Mole. Pan across. And then we've got this poop poop.
Did he say?
Mole,
And look at that animation, it's completely still. Poop poop. And the eyes are blinking as he says poop poop, and then we go into all the action. So there's a lovely build up.
Mole.
He's in a trance.
you're in
at
insanity.
first.
Surely not Mole.
And look at this animation of him, the timing of him looking.
I
And then the
say,
shake of the-
Mole, are you all right?
And again, you got the music, the kind of motorist Toad music in the background, a hero song.
Motoring! Motoring is the only thing! I say, he's been having us on. Oh,
One of the few times we don't get the O Toad, we get O Mole. Lovely, lovely touch that. I just think that's a lovely episode, so beautifully constructed. Mole's the hero, really, isn't he? Yeah, lots of great humour in it, and just a great example of that of Series 4. And like I say, where you got the railway really being seriously looked at, but overlapping beautifully with Toad's crows. Yeah, great script, beautifully shot, and good on Chris Taylor. Yeah, so great directing in that one, which is saying a lot. I mean, for Chris, who is actually getting quite tired of the series by this point, certainly as they got into series 5, he told me. I always felt it was one series too many. The way he described it, he said, "Oh, it was great we did the film," and he looks back on the film so fondly. He thinks we've got folks from ground there. We did the first series, that was great, but then we did the second series, okay, and then the third series, and then the fourth series, and then the fifth series. But thank God they did. We've got all these wonderful episodes to cherish forever. Yeah. So there you go, hot air. So thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, please do keep the comments coming. Next week, what is it? Let's have a look at my guide. We go way back into the first series with The Pipe at the Gates of Dawn. Actually around the time of Midsummer, which we are sort of approaching now. It's quite strange. You think, well, it's still early summer, but Midsummer's Day is around that time. Yeah, it's where the weather starts getting hotter. I mean, today it wasn't warm, it was hot. So, yeah, so hopefully I've got these episodes fitting quite nicely with the time of year. So, yeah, thank you for watching as always. Please do keep the comments coming, like I say, and I will try and reply as much as I can. Let your friends know, let any other enthusiasts of Wind in the Willows or animation in general, yeah, spread the word. And yes, I'll sure look forward to reviewing The Pipe at the Gates of Dawn a week from now. All the best, enjoy this lovely summer weather, and I shall see you in a week. Thanks a lot.